Duel Links Ranked. That is a really great topic to talk about. It is something that makes me feel sad and happy whenever I play it. Duel Links Ranked. Duel Links Ranked. It's this nice pyramid of inequality for Yu-gi-Oh! And let me explain, let me break it down for you. Let me do a little breakdown for you if you don't understand how there's 7 layers to Duel Links Ranked. There's Rookie, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Legend, and the King of Games. Do you want to be the king of games? Well, I'll break down why you're stuck in this league. Who's keeping you stuck in there? What do you need to do to actually get past these sections to actually get higher up in ranked? To be honest, sometimes it's not as clear as you think. Sometimes you have to play thousands of matches to just think of these, and it's obvious when you say it, but like it's something that you don't think about until you actually do. So if you're an actual ranked duelist that is stuck in Rookie, I don't think this is the game for you, to be honest. Or you need to just like play the bots more. You need to figure out what cards do and what can go there and what can go anywhere else. Like you need to fundamentally understand what is going on in this game. That's how you get stuck in rank. For Rookie for Rookie rank, all you need to do is win one match and then you rank up. And there's only 3 levels in Rookie rank, so you literally just win a match. And if you can't win a match, it means either your opponents are just way more experienced than you, which could be you could get a bunch of people that are wanting to restart Duel Links and just get the great deck that's really good, and then they wipe the floor with you and you're like, what the heck's going on? Oh, I just tried to summon Beaver Warrior. Oh, come on, man. It's just like you gotta understand what archetypes or even anything is in Duel Links. That's what keeps you. That's what's keeping you stuck in Rookie rank. Now, Bronze is where you're actually gonna find some competent people. Like Rookie rank, you might still find some competent people. Like it's like a 50-50. But in Bronze, you'll start to find people actually using archetypes. And archetypes are like every card is good with this card. That's what archetypes are. If you don't know what archetypes are and you're watching this video about ranked, you're probably Rookie rank. To be honest, what the heck's an archetype? Like, to be honest, if you're stuck in Bronze, it means all you like to do is battle. I need to summon my monsters. I need my monsters. I'm gonna beat you with my high level monsters or my high attack monsters. Like when you consider high attack, anything over a blue eyes white dragon, a 3000 beaters high attack. 3000 is the cutoff. That's the high attack marker. That's what these guys are specializing in. Most likely these are blue eyes players. Yeah, I got all my blue eyes white dragons. Yeah, baby. Got my blue eyes white dragon. I'm gonna attack like Kaiba did back in the anime. Yeah. And that's a lot of it. That's a lot of what Bronze is. It's really just battles. It's like if you go to like a Roman Coliseum and see people sword fighting and it's just brawls. People in Bronze will keep you alive. Like that's unheard of when you get up in upper rank. They'll just be like, yeah, I got you good. You got 200 life points. Can you beat me? And then you just go, yup. And you go, no one in upper rank would have ever left me alive like that. Like, God, glad I'm in Bronze. Then we get to Silver. Silver is where people start using those battle traps, like Mirror Force, Dimensional Prison, all those things. When you start using traps heavily, that's where Silver is. This is where the Odeon burn decks start. This is where they start to fester up in Silver ranked. To be honest, that's when I started. I actually stopped the Odeon deck, got power crept to death, and then I got beaten like every duel. I was in Platinum. Well, you could get to Platinum usually, and you probably still maybe can with an Odeon burn deck, but it's a rough road nowadays. It used to be a lot easier to get to Platinum with the Odeon burn deck, but there's too many destruction cards and too many decks that don't care about you trying to destroy them, and there's a lot of things. A lot of decks that just don't even care about spells and traps, like Ancient Gear. Ancient Gear will beat any Odeon burn deck. You really have to have the right cards, right time of day for that Odeon burn deck to beat an Ancient Gear deck. That's when they start to special summon a lot of monsters. This is Silver. It's not just I summon 3 times maybe and then then I maybe attack you with a 3,000 or higher beater. This is guaranteed. I'm summoning a bunch of monsters, or I bricked. That's how silver is. It's where you start to just aimlessly get like Blue Eyes decks. Blue Eyes with Battle Chronicle. Battle Chronicle probably is festering up a bunch of silver players up here, just summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon and going, yeah, I got to summon my 3,000 monster without tributes. Good job, me. Yes. And that's pretty much sums up silver. At least when I was there. I haven't been in silver in a long time, but that's kind of my thoughts, and kind of feels like a lot of people, like a lot of lower power skills have been power crept and kind of just fell. Like apparently I hear that Eternal Bond is in silver, just ruling, just being a gatekeeper, like, ha ha ha, can you beat Eternal Bond? But you can't beat me. Just that deck shit is being platinum. That's a platinum deck. If you're playing Eternal Bond in silver, what are you doing, man? You need 2 wins to rank up in a row. You can't do that with Eternal Bond. You get to summon Yubel for free, no tributes. You get to have Super Power in your hand. What are you doing, man? You must be freestyling heavily freestyle. Then we got gold. Gold is where you can get through from rookie rank to silver pretty easily. You'll probably get the gold. If you're an experienced duelist and picking up the game again, you'll probably get, this is where you'll actually start losing more than you start winning. Because how you rank up in Duel Links is rookie rank, you gotta not even consistently rank up once. And then bronze is kind of confusing. You do 2 in a row, but if you win one, lose one, and then win one again, there's like a chance that you'll rank up from that. And like, it's kind of odd. Like sometimes if you repeatedly like win one, lose one, they'll rank you up. And then silver it's another weird one where you do also do 2 in a row, and then it's just like if you win 1 in a row and you lose one and you win one, it's just like it's kind of odd like that too. But gold, you have to win 3 in a row, and it's really hard to win 3 in a row if you're not playing an actual good deck. Like 3 in a row is you're killing it. You're going off. In my book, if you have won 3 in a row, especially with the same deck, didn't brick 3 times, whew, that's when it gets even harder. You gotta win 4 in a row. 4 in a row for platinum. Dude, sometimes I get lucky in platinum. If I win 4 in a row, that's because one person like disconnected, and it's really hard if you're not playing a really skilled deck. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about gold. Gold is destruction mania, baby. This is where everything destruction. Your battle traps, this mirror force ain't happening. It ain't living anymore. You got an MST. You got Nightmare Phoenix. You got Nightmare Unicorn. You got all these cards that are just, you got these Orcas, XYZ monsters. Send that. Get out of here. You ain't living. This is destruction everywhere. And this is where your monsters probably should have some effect protection. If your monster doesn't have any effect protection in gold, you are living the dangerous life. You need to have at least something that can't be destroyed by battle, can't be targeted, or cannot be destroyed by card effects. Sometimes if you have a combination of those 2, it's even more devastating. Like Time Lords run rampant in this. If you don't put them in check, you know you can get out of gold if you can put Time Lords. Just put them in check. They're monsters that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So all you can do is target it. So if you're not skilled enough to know what a negate is yet, you just fail, or you just don't know what a crackdown is or compulse. Like there's a lot more ways to deal with Time Lords when they came out. When they came out, they ruled. They ruled Duel Links for a while until people were like, yeah, let's just run a million cards that just say no to Time Lords. I'm done saying anything to Time Lords. I'm done. Get them out of here. And this is also where you should probably have some float effects. A float effect is like Mystic Tomato. When it's destroyed by battle, you get to summon any dark monster, 1500 or lower attack, and it goes from deck. It's like anything like that. That's what a float effect is. And having these really helps. And in gold really, if you have another body, you don't get beaten, because a lot of this time it's just like high attack, a lot of special summons. There's 4 monsters. If you're showing weakness, they got 4 monsters. They're just going at you. You just cutthroat. They're not leaving you alive like some bronze player. They're going cutthroat. Yeah, and that sums up gold. So those will go pretty nicely. And then we get the platinum. Platinum, oof. If you're not using some kind of skill that boosts your deck like dramatically, platinum is going to be the roughest wake up call in all of Duel Links. You'll be like, yeah, I'm winning. I'm doing. All these people saying that their deck can't get the king of games. My deck will get the king of games. And then you get the platinum, and then everyone's using these kind of OP skills, and you're like, please, uncle, please. Like, it's not, you don't need a skill to rank up platinum, but if you have none equipped to your deck, it's really hard to get. Like, even I just say, give me 1,000 life points. So it's like, I hate skills in Duel Links, and I would love a ranked with no skill. Where's the ranked Konami? Where's the ranked with no skill ranked? Where are you? You're suffering all your players. I don't need Dragon Contract 100 times. Give me the no skill ranked, please. But it's just an experience without a skill. This is where like that level 8 ranked Orcus XYZ is gonna show up in every deck. Anything that can summon it that with a rank 8, the 2 level 8s will have it immediately. It's there. It's the best in Duel Links because its effect is to send one card your opponent controls to the grave. No comma. If you don't know what comma does, that allows your opponent to actually say, hey, that's the card I want you to destroy. So you can go, oh no, I can chain it. Nope, no chaining. No chaining allowed. And if you don't know what chaining is, you are definitely not a platinum player. You need to know what chaining is, know proper chains, how chains work, how you can get, chaining a card too soon could lose you to duel in platinum. It's that intense. It's crazy. You also need to have monsters that are kind of unaffected by card effects. Unaffected by card effects are nice here, so no one can negate your stuff. But unaffected by card effects is a rare effect. If you can get an unaffected monster in your deck will automatically skyrocket up. It's a good to have an unaffected monster in your deck, but it's just, can you get it out in a timely manner? Is it not just taking up space? That and attacking directly. There's this nasty deck like Leerlust. I hate Leerlust to death. I want Leerlust to die every time I see it. I love when I see a brick by getting 4 spells and no monsters, and I go it warms my heart every time I see Leerlust bricks. They're the most disrespectful monsters that attack directly. Attacking directly is a very good thing to have on your monsters. It means no matter what the heck they got in their field, unless it somehow negates the attack, they are getting hit directly. You could have an infinity monster on your field and they could attack you directly for game. Your life points are the same as that monster's attack points. Doesn't matter. And it's just like Leerlust is crazy because this one monster can attack for each time, for how many materials it has on it. And if you combine it with Power of the Guardians, it gets even worse. And there's another spell card that makes it so it can get even more material, and I just don't want to see it. I don't want it to be here. Please go away. Why did it come to Duel Links? Just keep it in Master Duel. Keep it away from me, please. But I like other attacks, like Toons. Toons are a platinum deck. They're good. I think they finally allowed Toon Library Contract, that one that just allows you to search a Toon card. I don't think that's the right name. It's Toon something. I haven't played Toons in a minute. I know that it's the same effect as Toon Bookmark, but it's a little worse and a little better in some ways because you can only activate one Toon Bookmark and you can activate 2 or 3. That's why it's the most deck thinning card in Duel Links. You use it to be like, yeah, my deck's now 17 cards. I'll find my thing now. And I think that wraps up Platinum. And then we got Legend. If you're not playing an overpowered skill in Legend, you're losing at least 8 out of the 10 matches. Maybe someone is like you and says, I'm not committing to these 5 OP skills, the tier 0, tier 1, 1 or tier 2 decks. If you don't know what those are, you are not a Legend player. You need to know what tier 0, tier 1, and tier 2, so you know who you're fighting, how can you counter it, what's your next move. You need to know what's going on, because this is the game where one effect can make or break every single thing. Every card in your deck needs to be perfect. It needs to flow. There's no bricks allowed. You'll be stuck at the bottom of Legend being oppressed by everybody that has these skills that gives them every single thing that they ever desire, and you're just stuck just wanting this archetype that you've worked so hard to get to this level. It's just walled off by all these skills. Ugh. And then King of Games, if you're not playing tier 0, trying to get the King of Games, because rank up in Legend, you gotta get 4 wins. And this is where actually Duel Links used to have this in Platinum, where if you try to rank up, you could rank back down. But I don't know, I like it because I actually get to goof around in Platinum and just play stupid decks. And maybe if you see me playing a stupid deck, if anyone's in Platinum just playing a stupid deck, it's probably me. I'm just playing something that probably is a silver deck and seeing if I can actually beat a Platinum deck. And I just like to do that. It's something I enjoy. But Legend, that's a ruthless. I've only been to Legend twice, and I really don't even want to go back. It's a ruthless place. Like, now I can imagine Utopias running rampant in Legend. Oh, getting 2 of those rank 5s and going, I can negate any monster. I can do it, and I gotta negate it my own because this trap card is just always floating in my hand. And I get to just summon Utopia from thin air. It's just, it's whatever. I'd rather see that than Dragon Contract, because I can just use numeral Hunter and just send all that back to deck, and they can't do a single thing about it. It's a wonderful feeling, to be honest, to use numeral Hunter and its intended form. Been sitting on the shelf for a while. It's waiting to be used for a counter deck. Come on, everybody. Counter Utopia with numeral Hunter. Be a number hunter. And if you made it the King of Games, I've truly never. I've only gotten to Legend 3, and then I just never wanted to play Legend again. I just wanted to build decks at that point. I was like, let me just build decks, see how far that deck can go in Platinum. If it can rank me up in Platinum, that's pretty good. Like, my fossil decks can rank me up in Platinum if I tried hard enough. And I like all those fossil decks I built. They're pretty cool. Fossil Fusion, built correctly, can get you to Legend. But getting past Legend 1 with Fossil Fusion is a crapshoot, because it's all about consistency. Legend and King of Games is consistency. Can you get the same overpowered combo 5 times in a row to get the King of Games? More than your opponent is, because your opponent at this point is probably playing the same deck as you, doing the same moves as you, probably having the same exact deck as you. I've never personally had that, because I play so differently and so weirdly that I can't survive here. It's like a hellscape that you have to have these OP skills that feels like if I equipped them to my deck, I burn on the inside. Last note, I want to talk about the gatekeepers of rank. I think the reason why you need to beat this level of a deck to actually win. For one, in rookie rank, you need to have common sense. You need to know what's up. You need to do what you need to do and figure out how to actually play the game. That's your gatekeeper. No one's really stopping any rookies from getting the bronze. You need 4 wins to get the bronze in total. You think you can't muster 4 wins? No, bronze. Your greatest opponent will be Power of the Guardian. That equip spell, if it's not littered through bronze, people must have kept using MST to death in your day and age in bronze. My day and age of bronze, Power of the Guardians reigns supreme. You would have a monster equipped with Power of the Guardians, and you just have to watch it just gain more counters, and that monster gains more attack. And if you need to figure out how to get past that, and then if you get past that, you can probably get the silver pretty easily. It's not that hard. You just need to banish the monster that's equipped, or destroy all the equip spells, or put the monster face down, Book of Eclipse. There's so many different ways you can do it. But if you just don't have the experience or the knowledge, you just won't know. And then silver, I would say battle traps. If you can't get past Battle Trap, Mirror Force is your greatest enemy. You're like, I got this wonderful board. Thank you. I'm gonna attack him, and Mirror Force. All your monsters are destroyed. No. And then you just have to either carry Spell and Trap Destruction because you got Mirror Force for the 100th time, and you're like, I need to put Nightmare Phoenix in my deck. I need to destroy any Mirror Force at all costs. No more Mirror Force. And this is how it is. In gold, their gatekeepers are Time Lords. Time Lords are kind of like a rogue gold deck. They're not, I wouldn't say they would ever work in platinum against an actual platinum player, but in gold, they'll just beat the crap out of you for no reason because you just didn't draw the out. You didn't draw the out, man. Good job. Gold. That's the experience of the Time Lords, especially if they're playing pure Time Lords and they have trains attached to those Time Lords. Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked if you're just playing a normal gold deck. And you got platinum. Platinum Speedroids. This is like middle plat. I would say platinum. There's like Speedroids players from everywhere. Like Speedroids will flow down to like gold and silver, but the gold and silver players kind of suck at Speedroids. If you're in gold, then maybe you're a prodigy Speedroid. I'm not trying to shit on you, man. But like if you're in like if you're still stuck in gold and silver playing Speedroids, you need to shape up your deck because that's a platinum staple. It's a platinum deck for sure. It will always be overshadowed by how much new OP skills Konami will ever give, but they will wreck house. They will always destroy anyone that is not up to the platinum standard. You have to have some stuff. You need to have some send effects. This is where you gotta have send effects and like not be focused on monsters or spells or traps. Just have all three in cycle and have a way to stop anything. And then you got Legend. I would say that in the whole Legend League at this moment, I'd say Utopia probably reigns supreme. Maybe Shadal. Shadal is also in there being a rogue man, just beating up anyone that's just hopeless enough not to play the OP skills. If you're playing Shadal and don't have an OP skill, buckle up. It's gonna be a ride. You maybe could. You may have the stupid deck that has the perfect combinations and they come out at the perfect time. I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm not saying I haven't done that myself, but it's a rough one. It's hard to sit through. You would want to surrender as soon as you see that Shadal skill pop up on the screen. And I think to get to that King of Games thing, I think if you're not playing an OP skill, that's your gatekeeper. You're not playing in the tier 1, tier 0, tier 1 type stuff. Maybe you could. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying your percentage is like 1% or less. 1% being a very, very generous, very, 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 very generous. This actually, I should say 0.5% is a very, very generous. I'm giving you twice as much. Whew. It's rare. It's a dark climb if you're not playing an OP skill. You have to be either the most experienced duelist in the world, knowing exactly what move your opponent does, because that's kind of like they're cookie cutter. They're very cookie cutter in Legend. You've seen it 100 times what the heck they're gonna do, and I just like playing stupid stuff that doesn't necessarily counter it. But I go, I can't counter it. Okay, I don't want to duel this man. It's about to take 20 minutes making this wonderful board that I don't care about. But it's just that's just ranked. This is ranked. At the end of the day, ranked is ranked, and ranked will be always terrible to anyone that kind of wants to have fun, because that's not what ranked's about. Ranked is seeing what is the best in that art. It's not seeing what you think is the best. I think normal monsters are always the best. There's no normal monster King of Games unless you're playing like some weird Magic Key hybrid or something like that. But Magic Key is kind of a platinum deck. It will probably bottom out at Legend 1. But I think that's my thoughts about ranked. What do you think? I think it's alright if you want to test out a deck to like tune it up, because sometimes you need to actually know where it stands. You don't want to be like, I got this nice deck here, and you get absolutely swamped by someone playing Speedroids, and you go, tanks or zombies. Zombies is definitely another platinum legend deck kind of just floating around there. Floating around beating up anyone that's unexperienced, not playing the outs, or not having any like more than once per turn effects for monsters. Like they can activate on the field, and if they get sent to grave, they can also activate monster 2 effects, like some passive effect. Like having passive effects is really big. Like having the ability not to be destroyed by battle is underestimated a lot. Like it's very underestimated to the point where you could get fooled in platinum even with a can't be destroyed by battle effect. Mimicking Mania Bug definitely rules gold, and anyone that gets their hands on it. Mimicking Mania Bug is the best foot monster for early Yu-Gi-Oh. But before I make the third time I try to wrap this up, let's share this to anyone you think this could help. You could also join my Discord. I'll help you get to at least platinum. Maybe if you can beat me, especially because I'm an experienced duelist. I've played over 22,000 matches in Duel Links, and I'm not really proud about my win rate. It's pi. It's not that good. It's 31.4%. It's not because I play trash. It's not like I'm a shit duelist. It's just I play trash. I play Fortune Ladies, Fortune Fairies, all those. I play Legendary Fisherman deck. Sorry, my Legendary Fisherman deck doesn't go 10 for 10. Oh, I can't accept. That's not acceptable standards. It's not. If I can just get good duels, that's why I post them on my YouTube channel. These are duels I want to see again. These are duels I would hope opponents would do against me. If my opponents did everything I did, me to them to me, is reverse. If they played like me, I would not care whatsoever, even no matter what. It's just this is the standard I run. I like if I play stuff that I would only be okay if I got beaten myself. That's why I don't play Shaddoll. Shaddoll's too much. Every effect can go off Shaddoll. It's too dangerous. I don't want to oppress more people. Just trying to play a game. Just trying to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yep. So that's that's all I got. Bye. Deck. That's when they start the special. They start. I think those are all my thoughts on Legends. What do you think about Legends? I think that's in your library of deck, in your deck library. I'm not a Magic player.